Why you shouldn't declare war on Deathworlders. The Galactic Council Hall was a monument to civilization, a vast arena where hundreds of species convened under the aegis of diplomacy, their disputes settled by careful deliberation. It had been eons since any conflict escalated beyond sanctions and embargoes. Until now, Counselor Varric, a sleek, feathered native of the peaceful Perul species, stared at the report trembling in his claws. This can't be happening. He cleared his throat and addressed the chamber. Esteemed members of the Galactic Council, we have a situation. His voice was thin with disbelief. The Krogan Dominion has declared war on the humans. The hall descended into a cacophony of shocked chirps, clicks, and growls. No one dared declare war anymore, especially not on them. A hologram flickered to life, displaying the Krogan High Overlord, Tarek the Blooded. His scales gleamed as he raised a ceremonial glaive. The humans have insulted our honor for the last time. Their arrogant encroachments into our sectors will no longer be tolerated. The Krogan Dominion will conquer Terra, and humanity will kneel. The transmission ended. A tense silence followed. Counselor Varric's crest drooped. They don't know what they've done. Day 1, the invasion begins. The Krogan fleet, vast and brutal, descended upon the Sol system, their warships bristling with plasma cannons and shield disruptors. The Krogan warriors, famed for their strength and resilience, landed on Earth's surface, expecting a swift and glorious conquest. They were met with, well, let's just say they weren't met with flowers and applause. Sergeant Danny Alvarez of the 501st Infantry Regiment grinned as the first wave of Krogan stomped through the city ruins. She held up a small device. Okay, boys and girls, let's give our guests the warm welcome they deserve. With a click, the street erupted. Carefully planted explosives turned skyscrapers into tumbling death traps. The Krogans roared, trying to form a defensive line, but it was too late. Humans, camouflaged and armed with railguns and flamethrowers, emerged from the rubble. The humans fought like demons. A Krogan commander, twice the size of Alvarez, charged at her, plasma blade crackling. She rolled under his swing, planted a grenade on his armor, and leapt clear as he exploded in a shower of scales and gore. "Is this really all you've got?" she muttered, reloading. Day 5, attrition. The Krogan had underestimated Earth's ecosystems. The planet was a death world, one of the most dangerous in the galaxy. The atmosphere teemed with bacteria that laughed at their immune systems. Krogan warriors fell to infections before they even reached combat. Those that survived the microbes faced Earth's wildlife. In the rainforests of South America, a Krogan platoon was ambushed, not by humans, but by jaguars. Elsewhere, venomous snakes, territorial birds, and even swarms of fire ants waged a brutal guerrilla war alongside their human allies. Reports filtered back to Tarek the Blooded. Half our forces have succumbed to the planet itself. Day 12, psychological warfare. The Krogans were brave, but humans were creative. At night, Krogan camps were haunted by eerie sounds. Voices whispered from the darkness. Lights flickered just outside their vision. Some swore they saw the pale faces of human soldiers with night vision goggles staring at them, only to vanish without a trace. They began to dread the darkness. Entire battalions surrendered rather than face what they called the ghosts. Day 20, the human spirit. In orbit, the Krogan fleet faced similar humiliation. Human spacecraft, though smaller and less armored, were faster and cunning. They hid in the shadows of planets, using gravitational slingshots to perform devastating surprise attacks. The USS Valiant, a battered destroyer, led a daring raid on the Krogan flagship. Captain Irene Cho's voice crackled over the comms. "Let this be a lesson to the galaxy. Don't mess with Deathworlders. A torpedo barrage ripped through the flagship's engines. The Krogan admiral, defeated and humiliated, ordered a retreat. Day 25, the aftermath. The remnants of the Krogan fleet limped back to their territory. Their once proud dominion was now a laughingstock. The cost of their hubris was staggering. Tens of thousands of warriors lost, a decimated fleet, and their honor in ruins. At the next Galactic Council meeting, the Krogan High Overlord, visibly scarred, issued a formal apology to humanity. He never raised his eyes from the floor. Counselor Varric leaned toward his neighbor, his feathers quivering. They learned the hard way. You simply don't declare war on Deathworlders. The representative for humanity, Ambassador Chun, smiled politely, though there was a glint in her eye. We prefer peace. But if you bring war to our doorstep, we'll show you why Earth is called a death world. And from that day forward, the Galactic Council remembered one simple rule. Never declare war on the humans.